Andy here, stripping for gold. So, what you see right there is the chemical hood, and that is where I shall do the chemistry. Because it's winter and I have to do this inside, so I have to build a chemical hood. Otherwise, I'll, toxify the garage, and there'll be no more videos after that. So, we need to get the deadly gases vented out, and you'll notice I have a hood which looks like a projection TV on its side, because it is. I used the inside of a projection TV because I figured, what the hell, I'm going to reutilize some of the televisions I've been taking apart and not send it to, plastic death scrapyard or the plastic wasteland in the Pacific Ocean. So let me. All right, so this is what I get built so far. It's 2x3 construction with some 2x6s on the base because I wanted that kind of strong, and 2x4s. It's sitting on top of an old iPad cart, which is heavy duty steel actually, and it has rollers. So I thought, perfect, This thing kind of looks like you could sell lemonade from it if you rolled it out on your driveway, which you could do. I'd just have to put a door on the other side, because right now it's going to have, it's going to be enclosed on 3 sides. On the front, it's going to have plexiglass. And let me just show you the hood underneath. This is the inside of a projection TV. And I thought it would work perfect right there at that hole to the back where you can see the air hose and not hacksaw, but tree saw there. That is going to be where the gases will be pulled. I'm not going to show you the motor and venting I have for that, but I do have it. But for right now, we'll just check this out. So on the sides, I'm going to use this board. I think I'm going to point that inward, and I'm going to use that as a layer because of the type of goings on in there. I need something that's going to be protected from moisture, and I thought that would be a good use of it. So that'll be on the inside. But on top of that, on the inside, I plan on using some of the television screens I have. These are small ones. They're going to be bigger, of course. And this plexi I could put on the walls, covering the, so there would be further covering that green. And that is to make it so any, toxic acids and whatnot are going to be funneled and go up and into the hood and not go into the wood. I could also use some of the other screens that came on with those televisions and that. So I'm trying to reutilize quite a bit of the parts I have. And I'll have to cut them, but it's doable. These I could cut with scissors if I really wanted to. I could start out with that and then eventually graduate to the thicker stuff when I can get use of my table saw, which is buried underneath my massive DeWalt miter saw. But for the floor, or I should say I guess it's the floor of the, we're using cement board because in case of a spill, this is going to be very durable. This is a thinner one, so it's easy to move. It's not going to make everything too heavy. But furthermore, this will also have a coating of this polycarbonate substance, so it will be shielded also, and that will go there. So I'm not done yet, but that's I just wanted to give you a little view of it, and it will vent out. I will have to poke a hole in said wall somewhere and put let's see where it started. I got a fan in there right now, but I'm not going to use that fan. It was just for show. But this shall feed through the wall. and give me a connection that's fairly durable, and it will be covered during the wintertime with probably that stuff. I'll make a little cover that slides right over it, keeping the cold air out. As you can hear, I got the heater on. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. I'll show you the finished product in a video to be seen soon. Well, thanks. Talk to you later. Stripping for gold. Click like, subscribe.